Hello, I'd like to welcome you to the Soza Clinic. I'm Dr. Joseph Gambale, a medical director for the Soza Clinic. Now that you're here, I'd like to ensure you that you made the right decision in trusting us with your weight loss. Here at the Soza Clinic, we believe you should be in an all-natural, healthy weight loss program, along with the support of weight loss consultants to assure your success. We believe that we have the best program available to you. I'd like you to know that I'm here along with all the physicians and healthcare consultants. We are available to you every step of the way during your weight loss journey. Please don't hesitate to ask me any question that may arise at doctors@sozaclinic.com. Thank you.
Welcome to the Soza Clinic. My name is Dr. Anthony Wehbe, and I'm the medical director for the Soza Clinic. Now that you've made it into our clinic, you have taken the first step in changing your life. I'm saying this from a personal perspective. I lost over 50 pounds in less than 2 months, which was motivating in itself. But the most motivating factor to start the Soza Clinic was that I was able to keep it off for many years afterwards. I learned a new way to eat on my own without depending on prepackaged foods or dangerous pills or going to stressful meetings or calorie counting. We've had thousands of success stories from my personal family members to friends to physician doctor colleagues to nurses and people from all over the world who did the program physically at our clinics or via telemedicine online. Look at the before and afters and all the testimonials in the waiting room book right next to you. Talk to the other clients sitting right next to you in the waiting area. I know you will succeed. You will now meet with your health consultant who will review all the various options available to you based on your weight loss and health goals. We have numerous supplements to choose from, so tell your health consultant if you have problems sleeping, digestion issues, stress, anxiety, hair loss, and everything else. We are here for you every step of the way. You can reach the Soza Clinic doctors via email at doctors@sozaclinic.com. You can go on our website or ask your health consultant now via telemedicine. We thank you for choosing the Soza Clinic, and we know you will succeed no matter what your health goals are. And I thank you.
Dawn Stensland-Menti back again. You know, one of the biggest questions I get from people is they say, how did you lose that 35 plus pounds after your last baby and you kept it off? So this is my thing that I love to talk about. It's not just about keeping the weight off. It's not about losing it fast. It's really about keeping healthy. And a lot of times supplements are something that we all need as part of our healthy plan. I always say, don't go on a diet. Make a plan and stick to the plan. So I'm here now with Dr. Anthony Wehbe of Soza Clinic to explain. I just ran into a mom yesterday, and she was saying this to me. So you better be watching. So
well, thanks for having us.
Oh, thanks for being here.
I appreciate it.
Now, one of the big things with the supplements that I love is that you have supplements to help burn the fat.
Correct. Well, the reason supplements are important in general is because of the nutrition that people eat. A lot of processed foods don't have the nutrition that's necessary to keep the weight off and help get that weight off. So one of the supplements that we have are the fat burner supplements that are made from...
three kinds here.
Yes.
So this one over here, we'll start with that.
It's the Peak, and it's our proprietary formula. And it's basically, they're made of natural ingredients, cranberry, chromium, magnesium, to help give people energy and to help them lose the weight and help with those cravings as well.
And then the middle one is for working out?
So again, for people that work, we have different plans for people that work out, people that don't. And again, we adjust our weight loss based on people's needs and what they need. So yeah, this is a supplement that we have. We call it Boost. It's for people that work out and want that extra energy during their workouts to help, again, target the fat.
And the third one here is?
Energy, again, for people that don't work out as much, have that busy schedule, shift work, 12-hour work, hours of working. They take this, it helps with the appetite cravings, and again, gives them that much needed energy so that you don't go towards the food, but again, you have the energy to focus on your work.
Yeah, and it seems like sometimes, especially the belly fat, is that stubborn fat that's just stored stuff that you don't need.
Exactly. So we have different kinds of fat. We have the structural fat, as we were talking, you know, that maintains your feet, your feet and your face. That's the structural fat. We don't want to lose it. No, we don't. So again, it targets the abnormal fat, the adipose tissue, where the extra calories they go in.
What I call the badlands of the body. It hits the badlands.
Right, exactly, exactly.
And then these are some more supplements here that we want to talk about. What's this one for?
So
probiotics.
Again, a probiotic, again, like a lot of times when people eat processed foods, those foods, whether it's beef, chicken, again, we spoke last time, they're fed hormones, they're fed antibiotics, and we eat those foods. Those foods go into our digestive system, and they throw off the natural bacteria that's found in our digestive system.
And this is a huge issue right now with superflus and all of that, so that's a huge issue in the news.
Exactly. So a lot of times people find it hard to go to the bathroom, and you know, they have digestive issues, whether it's gas or things like that. So we do recommend a probiotic, which is found in naturally fermented yogurt. So that's a probiotic. It's very important to maintaining a healthy digestive tract, the colon, and the important bacteria that's in there.
Now the middle one, the melatonin, this is a big deal right here.
Right, and melatonin is very important. Again, if you're not sleeping enough, if you're staying up all night, if you're stressed, you're not going to lose the weight. You're going to hold on to that fat, and you're going to store the fat. So again, sleeping is very important in losing the weight. And you know, melatonin is found, it's a common ingredient found out there. However, you know, our supplements are different in the fact that they're manufactured in GMP certified labs, which is a very important certification when it comes to supplements because it's a hard certification to get. And GMP, it's very important to look at who manufactures those supplements and where they're made.
Yeah, and you can trust Soza with that. And these are great. You know, I try to eat meals and I try to plan, but this is for those folks on a go or shift worker that can still get healthy foods.
Again, it's very hard for people that are on the go, like you said, and it's very important. Breakfast is one of the most important meals of the day. You know, breakfast, you break your fast, and it's something on the go, whether you add almond milk, you add some water, we have them both in tubs, or you can even put them in a blender with strawberries or any fruits. And if you don't have the time, you have a single meal here.
And that's these, you just stick water in and shake it up,
so there's
and you're
no
good to go.
excuse to skip any meal, no matter what. And we all have our excuses. We're living life, you know, so it's normal to have those excuses, and we work with people to address those issues.
And a lot of people are vegetarians, so you have vegetarian choices, you have some bars over here, those are for on the go.
Well, for vegetarians, again, they don't get all the nutrients they need, whether it's vitamin B12 or other vitamins in their food. So we have antioxidants in there, we have vitamins that help, especially vegetarians that lack those nutrients. And then finally, we have different flavors, and I hope you get to taste the bars.
Yeah, if there are any left, everybody's tasting these in the studio and loving them. But Dr. Wehbe, I want to thank you.
Thank you.
I really believe in Soza because it's really what I call a holistic plan. It's not just a fad diet.
Well, thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
Thank you, and thank you. Have a great night.
Just came here with you know, extra poundage that I wanted to get rid of, and heard about it from a friend, and had just phenomenal results. In the first 40 days, I lost 28 pounds. And so then the rest of it I did on my own. I went on maintenance for 21 days, and then from then on, I've just been doing it on my own. And what it did was it just taught me portion control and how to eat again, basically. Altogether, about 45. I found it very easy. The only thing that I thought was a little challenging is you have to know where your next meal is. You have to be prepared. You have to have your portions measured out and know where your next meal is. If you're going somewhere, you better take something with you because you can't eat the bad stuff. I mean, you have to follow it. And if you follow it, it works. And I'm a perfect example of it. I weigh myself every day, which I never had a scale for 30 years. Bought a scale when we started the program, and I weigh myself every day. So it varies maybe 1 or 2 pounds, that's it. I got it recommended from a friend, and it worked for me. So I would, you know, it's almost like it's illegal because it works so good. So it's almost like you don't want to tell someone because you think you're doing something bad. That's the way we kind of were. So we didn't really tell a lot of people. We kind of kept it to ourselves, but definitely, I would definitely recommend it. And we have to other people.
I feel great. I feel great. Back in August, I started the program. A friend of mine got on it, and he lost a bunch of weight, and he got me involved. And since he's lost and I got on it, I've lost 33 pounds. I feel great. I do a lot of coaching baseball and football for the youth, and I feel really good that I got on it. It was easy to do. You just have to stay on it and work at it, and I feel wonderful. It's the real deal. Yeah, it works. I've never been able to lose before. I've always been 30, 40, 50 pounds overweight. Even when I was, 30, 40 after I got married and tried a bunch of things, it didn't work. So I tried this and it's worked. I recommend it to people at work. I promote it all the time. I got 5 or 6 people that's doing it with me. I love it. It's not difficult. If you just stick with it and eat the right foods, it's easy. It's very easy. You just have to stick with it. I lost 33 pounds total on the diet, but 43, I've been on maintenance for about 2 months, and now I've lost a total of 43 pounds. I feel great. Wonderful.
So who doesn't love a great weight loss story? And this is a real health story. I want you to remember these pants, Tony's pants, this pair, 52-inch waist, used to belong to 46-year-old husband and father, Tony Lucidi. And check out his before picture. Let's take a look at Tony. This is Tony at his daughter's communion, and here is Tony now, 63 pounds lighter. Amazing. Lost in 4.5 months. Stand up, Tony, and let's see your new bod. Work it now, work it. I mean, look at this. This is, so we're just stand there for a second. We're going to show the before and the after photo of Tony, and this is 4.5 months, you lost that much weight. What a difference. So how did Tony do it? He went to our sponsor. Actually, you can sit down now. Thank you. I'm not going to embarrass you the whole show, Tony. He actually went to our sponsor, Soza Clinic, which is a real holistic weight loss plan that works. And of course, Dr. Joseph Gambale is the man behind Tony's incredible weight loss. And we're going to talk to you, doctor, in just a moment, because Tony, I just want to hear your story, because like, more than 3 years ago, I lost more than 35 pounds, kept it off. And I share, I have my big pants too. But that photo you were telling me earlier in the day when I met you and your wife Eileen and your daughter Danielle, makes you sad to look at that before photo at your daughter's communion.
Yes, it's very difficult to look at the picture after struggling for so many years, and it just it's very difficult, very difficult. And
now you're a steel worker, so for you, you've got to climb ladders, you've got a physical job. How has this made your life and your job, your career different, just in your mobility, your knees and your abilities?
Well, it's a lot different. Before I was struggling to just stand for long periods of time because your joints constantly hurting and so forth, and just climbing ladders, and we're climbing through windows to get out on roofs and so forth. It was not only uncomfortable but embarrassing too. So it's totally different now. Totally different.
And different because I know that your wife and daughter said how proud they are. They're so proud of you that you did this. You did it.
Right. They're my support. They're my support group at home, and I'm very proud of them too, because it's been hard.
Yeah. And it's okay to get emotional about it. We've all cried over our weight loss and everything, but for you, I mean, this is not just, I always want to emphasize that, it's not about how you look. I would never want to send that message. It's about the inside, your cholesterol, your heart. I mean, you're going to live longer. You're going to live longer for your little girl and your wife. Right,
that's the plan, the absolute plan. I've been on blood pressure medicine since for a long time. And to eventually be off that would be life-changing. Yeah. We're
going to talk about your goals and your dream weight in a minute, but I want to get to the man behind your success, and that's Dr. Gambale of Soza. Tony and I share with each other, we tried every fad diet, every supposed good plan. Why is Soza different? I mean, why does it show these kind of results that stay off?
Absolutely. Well, Soza plan is all, it's based on all natural supplements and all natural foods. All healthy foods. We don't use diuretics. We don't use, amphetamines or diet pills. Try to live a healthy life, not just lose weight, but live a healthy life and live longer. That's what our goal is in the end.
And that's the thing I say about Soza. I think it's like the old saying, teach a man to fish. Well, this is teach a man or a woman to fish, right, but not to fry it, to grill it.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's really life lessons. I alluded to your dream weight, and we all have our dream weight that we want to get to. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to share with you how you can get to your dream weight and what Tony's dream weight is as well. We'll be right back. And we are back now talking about what's your dream weight. We all have that dream, that goal of how healthy we can be. And Tony Lucidi is here and Dr. Gambale of Soza are here talking about that dream. How many more pounds do you want to go? You've lost 63 pounds, and how are you going to do it?
37 more pounds.
Wow.
I have 37 for a total of 100 pounds. I'll be 170 pounds, and that's my goal. Right
and
now.
You'll do it, and you know you'll do it.
And I will do it.
And,
yep.
And why do you know Soza? You were telling me in the commercial break, actually, that it's like a roadmap.
Yes, it tells you step by step exactly what to do, what to eat, what not to eat, what to drink, how to prepare your foods. Tells you everything to do, and it's all natural foods. It's anything you could buy in the store, and that was the greatest help to me, because I had no idea how to do it. I know I wanted to do it, just I didn't know how. And
right.
Just
Well, and that's the thing that people always tell me, Dr. Gambale, is that you eat so much. You feel like you're eating a lot, right, instead of starving yourself, which a lot of diet plans give you the amphetamines and tell you to starve. And that's not a good plan.
No, not at all. What we do is have nutritional foods implemented in the program. No more of these, diet pills needed. All natural supplements, and the results are astounding, as you can see.
And what I love, Tony, was you were saying that you're out with your wife, Eileen, and your daughter, and people don't know who you are.
Yes. It's exciting now, yes. I kind of enjoy.
Well, we want to have you back on when you lose the rest to get to your dream weight, because this is my thing. I always want to talk to people about how you're getting healthy, not just losing weight. It's not about the pants. It's about what's inside. So Tony and Dr. Gambale, thank you so much for sharing this.
Yeah.
Have a great night, everybody. See you next week.
I saw a coworker at work, and he seemed to be losing weight, and I used to tease him about, hey, why don't you pull your pants up and stuff like that, because he was losing quite a bit of weight. And so I talked to him about it, and he said, yeah, you should try that. And me being quite a bit overweight, I talked to him, and I found out about it, and I called and made an appointment. And then I went through the screening process and all like that with him, and I felt, well, man, this is something I could do. And I tried it. And so far, it has been fantastic. I've lost around 40 pounds. I have cut back on my diabetes medicine, and my high blood pressure medicine, I've cut back on that. I feel great. I went through the holidays looking at all the good stuff and ate what I had to eat and didn't feel bad. And on this program, one of the type of things that what most diets, you're hungry, you always want to do something. You constantly feel at ease. You're not hungry and no cravings. I have recommended some people at my office and some people at home. My family say, and that's what I think is the biggest plus. They say they can see where I've lost the weight. I don't see it. I feel it when I look at my clothes and stuff like that, but it seems like, and it makes me feel good when they say something like that. Or when a customer tells me, hey, look, are you on a diet? Yes. You look good. It's worth it. 100%.
I'm 70 years old. How I first got involved with this is I had been seeing the ads in the paper for a long time, and I was kind of skeptical because you see a lot of that in the paper. And finally I showed my husband, it was a big ad, and he said, why don't you try it? So I said, okay, I could do it, So I came and I talked to him and I said, I can do this. This is simple. And being 70 years old, your metabolism slows. You don't lose the weight you want. You don't really eat a lot, but you still don't lose weight. So when I started this, I was amazed at how quickly it came off. Being that I've had heart problems and high blood pressure, it took me a little time to figure that I had to start lowering my medications. And it's worked out fine, and I'm just so happy about it. And I've told my kids about it, and I think I'm gonna get my daughters involved in this, and you know, friends, and they keep telling me, God, this is great, this is so great, and I'm just excited. It's elating, it's really elating. What's more exciting is when you get on the scale and you see that the weight is gone, and it's just like, wow, just amazed at how it works. And I took a little effort to go out and eat. I do eat out, my husband and I. The children are gone, so we go out a lot, and it did take a little effort. And you have diligence to see what you eat and how you eat and how much you eat, but it's great. I'm never hungry, and I feel good. I'm just excited about how I feel and how I look. And that's the way my life is, and this is the way I want to continue it. Right now, I'm at 24 pounds. And I started just about the middle of October. And I said, I got a little bit more way to go, and I am so happy about it. And I guess I'm gonna get where I wanna go. And you know, the encouragement of my husband and the kids, I just think it's just wonderful. It's just, you know, it's exciting. The thing is I don't wanna be over-excited, but I get excited. I guess, wow, this is cool, this is so cool, you know. But in my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren, they look at me and they go, what happened, Grandma? And I go, I'm just doing great, and I feel great. I have more energy to play with them, to go, I pick them up from school, we do, you know, activities. It's exciting. It's like a new life. Being older, it's a new life. You know, usually before I would try to get up off the floor playing with the kids, it was just a drudge to even walk. It was just, you know, because I was pretty heavy. I'm not even 5 foot tall, and I was hitting the scales at 180 pounds. So that was pretty rough for me. Not anymore. It's just super great to feel the way I feel today.
I'm 38 and I'm a mother of 2, and I was very unhappy because I was I was over 200 pounds and pushing out of my 18, going into 20s. And I just said, this is insane, something has to happen, I've got to stop. And I sit for a living because I work in a call center, so I'm sitting all day and I don't get exercise. I hate exercise and going to the gym, and I realized that Weight Watchers, it had worked, stopped working. I gained it all back after losing the weight there. I've tried other diets, and I had to find something new. And a lady in my office had started this diet here, and I thought, you know what the heck, let's go in and hear what they have to say. And through my free consultation, I wasn't even sure if I could do it, if I wanted to do it, and finally I just said, I've got nothing to lose except the weight, and I'm the only one that's in charge of putting the food in my mouth. It's all about me. And I realized, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Why not? What's 50 days? I can do anything for 50 days. I'm a woman, of course I can. So I tried the program, I stuck to it. I didn't even cheat once. I mean, when I was cooking dinner, I would have my kids taste the noodle to see if it was done. I mean, I stuck to it, and in just 75 days on the program, I've lost 53 pounds, 41.5 inches. My BMI has dropped down to 25%. My fat percentage is now at 29% body fat. I mean, it's phenomenal. And I feel great. I can walk in any store now and buy a size 10 right off of the rack. And I feel sexy. I'm proud to be seen with my husband and get dressed up, and the compliments everybody gives me. It's just, I feel alive and beautiful again, and I'm so proud of myself for doing this, and it's a great feeling. You know, people say, well, if I can do it, anyone can do it. And I'll tell you, it is difficult. It is challenging. It takes determination. You have to stick with it. But the best part about this is that there's no exercise. You don't work out. You don't go to the gym. You're not hungry. Even though you're on a very low caloric intake, your body is feeding upon its own self. You know, the cookies, the brownies, the breads, the pastas, the rice, the potatoes, all that fat that's been sitting on your bones, you watch it just melt away without a lot of time and effort putting into it. And it's challenging, but the results, when you start seeing it, it just reinforces it. So absolutely, I love this program. It's the best kept secret ever. It really is. People can look at me and see the difference. I feel like I'm glowing. It's almost embarrassing how exciting it is to have a new body and a new look and a new attitude and really a fresh new start in life. I actually have a goal. In April, my husband and I are going to the Bahamas for a week, and we'll be staying at Atlantis, and my actual goal is to be in a bikini, which I haven't been in one probably since high school, and I want to run down the beach in my bikini like Bo Derek in 10, maybe without the braids, but that's my goal.
This is going to be dramatic. What if I told you that you could drop 10, 20, even 30 pounds in just 1 month and keep it off without exercise or prepackaged food? Would you believe me? I know, it's something you have to see to believe. So let's start with this. Take a look at Debbie 2 months ago. She lost 43 pounds. Take a look at Debbie now. There she is. Now let's take a look at Steve. This was 1 month ago. Steve lost 27 pounds. All right, everybody, take a look at Steve live. This is Steve, down 27 pounds. Now, this is a picture of Constantine. This was 5 months ago. And in just 4 months, he lost 125 pounds. Check him out now. That is unbelievable. Now, here's a picture of Nadia. This is 2 months ago. And she has lost 27 pounds and 30 inches. Take a look at how beautiful she is. This is Nadia right now. That's it. Give it a little sachet. Staggering results in such a short amount of time. And this is the man who helped them achieve all of that. This is Dr. Anthony Wehbe of the Soza Clinic. All right, so tell me off the top, is this healthy and how'd you do it?
Well, I want to thank you for having us on the show. It is a very healthy and safe program. The way it works is we provide FDA-registered supplements together with regular foods that you get from your grocery store, fish, chicken, beef, or even some fast food locations as well. You go on it for a short period of time, 30 days, 60 days, and it gets you to where you want to be. It's motivating because the weight comes off quickly. And you know, we've all been on programs before, and we get frustrated. So this program motivates you because you see the weight come off on a daily basis.
Okay, so right here in front of us, he has 1 pound of fat. Ooh, that's not so pretty.
I know.
So how do the supplements work? What happens chemically in the body?
Sure. So I wanted to start with, this is 1 pound of fat. It has 3,500 calories. So we're all familiar with calorie counting. That's a lot of calories you can fit in 1 pound. In essence, what the supplements are doing are pulling from your own fat and using it as energy. You know, we don't do any surgery, we don't do any amphetamine-based pills, there's nothing like that, and you can't survive off prepackaged foods.
Indeed. Okay, so Constantine, just a quick question for you. I'd really like to know, did you have enough food to make it worth it for you?
Yes, I had plenty of food. I was never hungry at all throughout the entire diet.
No kidding. How many calories were you able to eat a day?
I was eating about, I never counted calories, so Dr. Wehbe told me it was important not to count calories, but just to follow what the plan was. So I'm not really sure what the calorie intake was.
Doc, how many calories?
I mean, it really ranges. We're not a calorie counting program. You have 5 meals a day. It's anywhere between 600 to 800 calories. But remember, you have 3,500 calories in a pound of fat. Where's that going to go?
Exactly.
So
okay,
that's
so
why
you're only eating 600 to 800 calories of food.
Of nutrient-dense food. So it's specific kind of foods. Chicken, fish, beef, these, and you eat 5 meals a day, so you don't feel hungry.
All right, thank you very much, Doc. And congratulations to all of you, and continued good health and losing all of the weight. For more information on the Soza Clinic program, you can go to cbsphilly.com and click on the Talk Philly.
My story, I've lost 62 pounds since June 30th. And my story is I just got fed up. It's probably not unlike everybody else's story. It's up and down my whole life, and dieting and trying everything. And I thought, I'm going to go find out. It's a free consult. I'll go find out about it. So I did, and I had to think about it a little bit. I had to think about it. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure that I wanted to take something. So I researched it and found out it's all natural. Everything is fine. It's healthy for you. So I decided to do it. I came back and I started to do it. June 30th was my first day, my binge day, and since then I've lost 62 pounds. My goal was to be able to wear a belt. Again, it's been years since I've had nothing that was not able to be tucked in, you know. So I'm just excited. I've been telling everybody about it. It really is like a miracle. It's just a wonderful thing. I feel good. I feel healthy. I don't huff and puff when I go up the stairs anymore. So I think it's a terrific thing. It's fun to be able to go buy clothes that you don't have to get sick when you look in the mirror when you try them on. So yes, it's a good thing. And it's fun to see people that I haven't seen in a month or so, and they go, oh, where's the rest of you? So it's really exciting. I think one of the best things about it is that it takes the fat. So when I lose weight before, when I've lost weight before, I lose it in my face or my neck, and then I look not well. And this has taken it from my hips and from my waist, and so it's been in even distribution, which is much nicer. I don't know why everybody doesn't do it if they want to lose weight, no matter how much they want to lose. I feel beautiful. I do. I do.
In 9 weeks, I've lost 32.9 pounds.
9 weeks, I've lost 43 pounds. I feel wonderful. I've never felt better. I've been on many, many diets throughout my years, and I've always had self-esteem, but this just compounds it, makes it even better. I feel better, I have more energy. It's an easy program. It's natural. I haven't exercised 1 ounce, and the weight just falls off very easily. I'm buying all new clothes because nothing fits. But the way I got started with this was one morning I was trying to put on my shoes, and I said to Norma, I can't breathe. I'm trying to tie my shoes. And she looked at me and she said, we have to do something for you and for me.
First thing I did was go to the doctor and ask him if we could go on a program.
We see the same doctor.
We're not 18, so we have to be careful with what we do. And he said, absolutely, it's natural. He knew about it. So we decided to do it, and ironically, we went for our yearly checkups, and every vital sign each of us has is normal, and better than normal. He said, you two are like 18-year-olds. And do you know what that means? We've been married 56 years, so we've had our ups and downs in weight and other health issues, etc. Do you know what that means at this stage of our lives, to be told we're like an 18-year-old? It adds so much to your personality, to your views on life.
Ta-da.
It is unbelievably fantastic.
And I have to compliment the people here.
Yes.
They're very caring, they're very concerned, they don't slough you off, they give you all the time you need. Any questions you have, they answer your questions, and they give good advice. And they give professional advice, which we're very happy with. There's one of the nurses here particularly, I won't mention her name, but she is great, she really is. She's very motivational to keep us moving. And we ourselves are motivating each other in this particular program. We're not done yet.
We intend to go further.
We're going to go further.
So that we can love ourselves and the world even more. We want to live a long, long time, and this program is one of the ways that's going to keep us motivated to do the right thing from now on. You know, once you get past not thinking about cookies and candy and I speak hot fudge sundaes, you really don't want it anymore. The temptation, you know, holiday time.
Well, what's good about the program is you're never hungry. I'm never hungry.
How many parties we've been to and all we do is drink coffee.
Or water.
Or have a piece of fruit. And I'm not even embarrassed to tell people when they say, do you have this, have that? No, thank you. You know, it's just so motivational. It just makes you want to keep going. It's wonderful.
Well, what I'm happy about is I've gone from a size 46 waist to a 36 waist. These jeans are 36 30s. I was wearing 46 30s. So what could be better?
I love him more today than I did the day I married him. He's a marvelous, marvelous partner. He's a marvelous husband, a wonderful father.
I got the better end of the deal, believe me.
I've never seen him happier than he is now with this. And we've been on diets before, or way of life programs, or whatever it is, but never have I seen him this happy.
All I can say is this works. And it's good for everybody. Good for everybody. And if you have physical problems, even mental problems that are not, it does help. It does. It reinforces. And that's where I'm at now, and I'm as happy as can be.
You know, life just doesn't go wonderful every single day of the week. And in our lives, as I told you, we've had our ups and downs. One of the downs was losing a child. However, not that long ago, believe it or not, getting ourselves in shape has helped us to get past certain obstacles that we were blaming the loss of the child with. So, no more excuses.
I lost 56 pounds in 50 days, and it was actually pretty easy too. Awesome program. It's it's very easy to follow. Everything's spelled out in the book they give you, so as long as you follow it, it's going to work for you. It feels different, a lot different. I've been overweight for the better part of 10 years, so going back to the weight that I was back in high school, it's a different feeling. A lot of people are noticing, getting a lot of comments from everybody, so it feels pretty good. I recommend it to everybody. Yeah, it's a great program. And people are still trying to get used to how I look now, so it's a little bit different. Yeah, once you carry around that weight and then you lose it and you realize how much you're carrying, you don't want to go back to that. So it's it'd be pretty easy to keep it off. Actually, stay motivated now. I've tried lots of other different ways, and this is by far the easiest.
43 pounds. My story, typical med school, gained the weight, residency, gained more weight, lost the weight, gained the weight back. I'll be 50 next year, decided I need to do something now and have more energy, I sleep better, my knees don't hurt anymore, my back doesn't hurt anymore. I haven't had to take any medicines for heartburn, anything. No headaches, I just feel 20 years younger, I really do. And I've done a lot of weight loss programs in the past, and they always seem to be a bothersome thing to do. They were inconvenient, and you just no satisfaction. You just felt like you were depriving yourself all the time. With this, it was just too easy. I was like, this is too easy. There's got to be a catch to this. It's got to be a catch. But it worked. I have recommended to anyone that asks me how I did it. I tell everybody how I did it, because it's just amazing how it worked. And I still feel really good. I'm in the maintenance phase now, and I just can't believe, I'm still losing weight.
I lost a lot of weight. I lost a total of 58 pounds. The hardest part for me was not going to the gym, because I'm a gym rat, and that's what I did. I wanted to get out of the whole football big body and get into a small, leaner body, because I play basketball. I was tired of pushing people around the court. I wanted to get a little quicker. So I got my speed back. I feel 15 years younger. I'm doing stuff that I didn't do when I was in high school. So, because I always played football. So it's the most amazing thing I've ever done. It was the easiest thing I ever did. I was never hungry. I've been on Weight Watchers. I've done Nutrisystem twice. It's always come back. It's unbelievable. I turned on 15 people in Chicago alone so far. My cousin lost 40 pounds in Chicago. So it's the best thing I ever did in my life. It was very easy. I was never hungry. As long as you follow the protocol and do what they tell you, everything's fine. Because when I initially started, I did cardio and stuff, and I couldn't lose the weight. Like, I only lost weight 5 pounds the first week. And then I called them and they said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm just going to the gym." They said, "We told you not to stress yourself out. Don't go to the gym." So that following week, I lost 14 pounds. So I never thought that you could lose weight without working out. And there's a lot of people that don't know that. But this is one of those programs that you don't have to work out. So I went from a football body to a basketball body. I feel great. I feel great.
93 pounds. And what I feel special about my story is I started this program originally 2009 October. I went through 2 cycles. I lost a ton of weight, and I feel good, I look good. I walk at least 5 miles a day now. On the weekends when I'm off, I walk 10. And I have so much more energy, and I don't have the pain I used to have. I am more positive, I believe, than before, because I'm not as tired as I was before. I can project a more energetic personality. which makes people feel better. And working in a hospital, you want to help people to feel better, not only physically, but mentally. And I came home from work, sat down, had my dinner, and did nothing. I never exercised, I never walked, nothing. And I lost weight. I did exactly what they said, and I lost weight. You need to know that this is a program that you must follow. You don't want to cheat. You want to work at it. However, look at me. I actually did what they told me, and here I am. Not only do I recommend it, I encourage it. People my age with diabetes, hypertension, stress in their life, let's get rid of that. Let's turn ourselves into more positive people and looking better and feeling better for our years when we get older. We want to keep active. We want to keep going. I am more interested now in going out instead of hiding in. Especially at the holiday season, I can go to a store and buy a little party dress and go out and feel good and look good. And not worry about, oh my gosh, I need to hide my sins. I don't have sins to hide anymore, as before. I have a lot to be thankful for, and one of them is my health. And I do have good health.
Okay, everybody, how would you like to lose 20 pounds in 30 days? I want you to meet someone who did it. This is Blair. She has 4 weddings coming up, and she says she really wanted to be prepared. Now, this is Brian. He lost 44 pounds in a little over 2 months, 44 pounds. Let's talk to Blair and to Brian. They are both here with us today as paid spokespeople for the Soza Clinic. Radio personality Blair Gallatin Kelleher and WIP's own Brian Startari. And they are with Dr. Joseph Gambale, one of the owners of the Soza Clinic. Hello to all of you.
Hello, Pat.
Really great to see you. Seeing less of you.
Which is good, right?
Okay, so Blair, you did it, and how did you do it, and how much did you lose?
I just followed the Soza program. It was really simple. They basically tell you what kind of foods you can and can't eat. So I followed it to a T, and in 4 weeks, I dropped 20 pounds. But the best part was I lost 22 inches. So I lost 2 dress sizes.
Isn't that fabulous?
Amazing.
It really is amazing. Dr. Gambale, how does it work?
Well, the Soza plan is physician supervised. It's based on a balanced, healthy diet with all natural supplements, which are proven to promote weight loss. We don't use dangerous diet pills like amphetamines. We don't use water pills. We don't use prepackaged foods that contain preservatives. It's basically all natural. We treated over 10,000 patients in the Delaware Valley with proven successful results.
Okay, so Brian, how did you do?
How did I do it? It's wonderful. I've had prepackaged meals. I've had Weight Watchers. I've had points. Forget that stuff. I did a 3-phase, one on my own for 30 days, and then I got with the Soza Clinic, and the meals have just been wonderful. I've kind of put the chicken and steak and fish together, and I say any diet really starts up here and in here. Once you're determined and ready, this is the best diet I've ever been on. I feel better than I've ever had in my entire life.
Isn't that fabulous? So Blair, how much sacrifice was there?
A little bit, because I love sweets, cupcakes, cookies, all that kind of stuff, and I'm not having that anymore. But it's okay because I don't have the sweets cravings. So that makes all the difference. I don't need it like I used to.
Okay, so it took a little while, though, to get over that craving.
Maybe a week or two,
Oh,
really
that's
not that long. Yeah.
Okay, so you brought along a picture, Brian, of what it is that you can eat and what it is that you actually have been eating. So if we can see that picture, this will give us some idea.
I was in Florida on vacation there. That's a ribeye with an egg white omelet, and sorry, Doc, a Bloody Mary. but you know, there are some cravings still. I miss my pizza and my beer, but Pat, I mean, you can eat all the spinach you want. I'm Popeye. I love spinach. You can eat broccoli. There's tilapia and chicken. Cucumber salad on the side. See that drink over there? That's sugar-free. It tastes great. Wow. It really does. You just learn how to eat. You eat all day. You're never hungry.
And so what advice do you have, Doc, for somebody who's interested maybe in going into this program?
Well, visit our website or call our number, and I mean, anyone can do it. It's all natural, healthy, and you know, as you can see with Brian and Blair, proven results.
Okay, and so, and Blair, you felt as a woman that you really ate enough food?
Oh my gosh, I was never hungry.
Really?
And I hate that feeling when you're hungry, and I never had that. And for me, I really did this because I have a ton of weddings coming up, and I really didn't want to be my fat friend. So I didn't want to be that girl. So my first wedding is in 2 weeks, and I'm going to feel amazing, and I can't wait.
You can't wait.
I can't wait to wear that bridesmaid's dress.
I bet,
I'm about to hire a trainer so I can tighten up a little bit so I can go on the beach again this year and
Great.
be happy about it.
Yeah, I love that. All right, guys, it's really great to see you both. And Doctor, thank you so much for such great advice. advice. And again, we want to remind everyone, with any diet program, you are encouraged to talk to your doctor first before you begin it. But for more information on the Soza Clinic, you can go to cbsphilly.com and click on to Talk Philly.